Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Happy almost weekend. Happy Friday. Welcome to CraftStash Live. We've got the last live of 2022 for you. So what we've done, we don't have launches usually this time of year, not too many. We know you're all Christmas shopping. We know you're all saving to put things in stockings and such, but we do have some amazing offers for you in case you want to top up your stash. It may be that you're thinking, yeah, get some money for Christmas, maybe get some friends to get you some gift cards from CraftStash. That's an idea for you. And this might be what you want to spend them on. So we have got some bundles. Now these are my favourite bundles from 2022, and we've either got them restocked and with a massive saving. So yeah, really excited about these. In fact, I think they've all got 50% saving on, something like that. There's some other offers as well that I'm going to run through as well. So it's going to be a nice relaxed live today. I've asked, Sam has sent us in a video demonstration as well, so I'll be playing that out too. So if you love watching Sam Cowcott's demos, so stay tuned for that. But the big shout today is because it's Christmas. It's almost Christmas. I'm going to be giving one of you lucky live viewers a £50 CraftStash voucher. So that's going to be coming out to one of you. I'm going to announce it at the end of this live. I would say an hour, but as it's not a normal live, it's not a normal launch, we may not run a whole hour. We'll see. We may overrun because I can talk. So we'll see. So stay tuned. If you want to be in with a chance of winning that £50 voucher, all you need to do is let me know, what are you up to this weekend? What are your Christmas plans? That's all. It's not too difficult, is it? Just drop us a hello, something in the comments. Now that's from YouTube or from Facebook. All I do is when I come to read the comments, whichever platform I'm currently on my phone, I'll pick from there, okay, and I'll announce it straight away. If you don't get back to us, we'll try and contact you as well. So shall we get started with the first deals? Now you can see here we have got 50% off of bundles. Brilliant prices, honestly. So for example, my Textures Art Deco collection, that is down to 30. Look, I've actually got notes with me. I don't usually do notes, it's usually off the top of my head, but today I've got notes because there's so many prices that I want to tell you about and so many deals. Now I've got all of this. So Textures Art Deco, I'm going to go through this in a moment. £37.66 for the entire collection. Now if you pop onto the banner on CraftStash, that's at the top of the page when you go on, flick through a couple of the banners because they scroll, they carousel, so you can wait for it to change itself or you can actually speed through them. You'll see my face. One of them will take you to this live, the next banner will take you to all the items that I'm going to be focusing on in the live, and under that one you'll see everything. Now the Textures Art Deco collection, I think there's about 8, maybe even more products, actually maybe 9 products in that entire collection, and it's £37.66. I mean, how amazing is that? I just also want to let you know that we do still have the free delivery in the UK over £30. We also have the option to use ClearPay if you're spending over £40. We do sell gift cards, so if you're thinking, people are saying to you, come on, let me know what you want for Christmas, you haven't told me yet what to get you, just tell them to get your CraftStash voucher. Easy, done. You can spend it on whatever you like then. We also have the option for you to put things into your wish list on CraftStash and email it to your friends and family too. Or you can email it to yourself just so you know what you saw and what you like the look of at times. So lots of options there for Christmas crafting. Now I'm actually going to be going through a couple of gift ideas as well for you. Papercraft Society boxes. £9.99. Now if you've ever had a Papercraft Society box, you'll know the amount of value you're getting in them and everything. So £9.99 is a phenomenal price. I think there's 4 boxes there that are reduced down to that price. I'm going to go through 2 of them with you today as well. So grab those. Anyway, let's do a quick hello to everybody. Hello, lovely to see lots of you commenting. Pooja first. Good afternoon, everybody, from an extremely cold but sunny Republic of Ireland. Yeah, it is a bit chilly. We've still got frost. Where the sun, it's sunny here, but where the sun hasn't hit, it's still thick frost. We didn't get any snow, actually. Most of the rest of the UK got snow, and we didn't. I'm a bit gutted. That's what I get for being on the East Coast. It's freezing cold, but still not cold enough to snow. Figure that. Don't know. Louise Cole, hello to you. Hello to Mama Bear Marie, Louise Noah as well. Lots of Louises about. We're getting everywhere. Alison Williams, good afternoon from a hot but stormy Cape Town. Thunderstorms and heavy rain, but wearing shorts and t-shirt. Oh, you're making me jealous. I can't remember. I'll put all my t-shirts away now, and you wouldn't see me in shorts anyway, so it's fine. Lisa Kerber and Colette, hello to you both. There's lots of you. I'd love to say hello to you all, but like I say, if you're commenting, you're in with a chance of winning. That's on YouTube. I will pop over and let Facebook load up the comments, and I'll come to those in a moment. So would you like to come down to my desk? Let's do a little bit of crafting. Let me talk you through, as I said, well, I started with the textures collection, didn't I? So let me go through this first of all, because there's a lot to it. Now, this is a huge collection, and it comes with the card builder die set as well. If you've not seen this, if you missed it at launch, it was much earlier this year. Here you go. This is it. I think this is everything we've got. So we've got 4 die sets. We've got the paper pack. We've got 2 stencils. There's more. There's 2 stencils, and there's 2 stamps as well. So there are 9 items here. Now, the stencils are what I call reversible stencils. I'm not sure I've actually got an example of how they work here with me. Usually I do have, but I don't think I do. So they're reversible stencil in that you can use them, stencil through them one way, and then flip them, stencil through another way, and you get a fantastic 3D image. You've also got really fun stamps as well. These are A6, so this is your marble effect. So if you love the look of marble paper, now remember Sam Calcott did a made a surprise paper, something to do with the girls, wasn't it? Can't remember what it was called now. It was beautiful. I've actually got a pack and I daren't use it because I know it sold out so quickly. It was that marble effect with the gold and silver running through it, but you can recreate those papers or something similar using this stamp. So obviously it looks very dark with the black there on the image, but effectively if you stamp that in a grey or an embossing ink and do silver or gold, you get yourself a marble effect. Now I'm sure I do have that one just in the background here. So just in the background there, I've actually used a green ink, and the mirror card on top is skewing it a little bit, but I have embossed that to give a marble effect on that background. They are included. You've also got this really fun background that, again, you can enlarge that. You can make it much larger by stamping one way, then stamping it again and putting the 2 pieces together. So beautiful papers too. Then we've got all your typical kind of Art Deco shapes, frames, borders there, banners as well. You've got the words celebrate and happy birthday. Just want to take one piece out for you. Let's see. Which one should I take? Because they're so much larger than you see on the packet. So there's the word celebrate, much larger. In that Art Deco style, hopefully you can just about see that, much, much larger. You've got this gorgeous frame, ornate frame as well, really nice and large. The fan shape too, it's all in there. So you've got that set. You've also got the alphabet and numbers. Now I've used this a lot. So there's that fan shape that I was just talking to you about. We've got all the alphabets. So the word mum there has been cut from these alphabet tiles. Now, because these are tiles, you get the insert and you also get what's left. So you could use that as well. So it's kind of like a 2-piece kind of set there. So let's have a look at this as well. So just celebrate. So the word just there has been cut from the tiles, and then you've got the word celebrate from the other dies. And I've got some more cards to show you as well from this collection in a moment. And then one of my favourite pieces of the entire collection were these. These dies are beautiful, and I will be cutting one of these in a moment. So they are gorgeous flourish panels and very, very much Art Deco panels. Really good size dies as well. These are the geometric panels. They're going to go really well with this. Now this one has been ever so popular on its own, and this was the card builder. So let me put everything else away so that I can kind of demonstrate card builder for you. Let me see, Gwen, hello to you. Hello to Lynn Clifton as well. Gwen said beautiful cards. Thank you very much. That's just a selection of the Art Deco cards. I've got lots more, but I've got so much to run through today for you. I'm only picking and choosing little bits. So let's put these away so I can show you how this card builder works, because although this is part of the Art Deco collection, look, the sun, every week I forget to block the sun out, don't I? Because this is part of the Art Deco collection, it doesn't have to be used with Art Deco theme or style. You've got some borders included in here, and yes, they do work really well for Art Deco, but the rest of the dies are going to create your card shapes for any occasion. So let's see everything that we've got in here. We should have another one. There we go. Oh, and another one. You know, and they just keep coming. It's like Christmas. So we've got our border dies here. So they're really nice long borders, going to fit perfectly on a 5x7, a 6x6, a 7x7, you know, you can trim them down as well, of course, to fit your card. So we have those there. And then we have, let's pop those to the side for a moment because this is the main mechanism. And I'm going to pull in the piece of cardstock and show you as I work with this. So let's put this on this gorgeous teal cardstock. Now this is your outer frame. This is going to cut for you a 5x7 card base. Now, if you always buy your card bases, I'm doing this because I've got something. Where is my sticky tape? Well, there it is, it's hiding, my low tack tape, that's what I need. If you buy your card bases usually, obviously you're restricted to one colour. But with this, you can create 5x7 card bases, you can create trifold card bases, gatefold card bases as well, all sorts of different shapes and styles, and just with the one die set, okay? So what you're getting included is 2 scoring dies, and if you need to, you can use the 2 and then run it back through with a 3rd line if you want. So we've got here all these notches at the top. Depending on where you put your dies, your scoring dies, depends on the card base that's going to come out. So if I was to pop this in the middle, and you see I've got little notches just to line that up, and I would take that down as well, that's going to give me a simple 5x7 card base. Done. Lovely. Got the score line in and everything. If I was to put this here, that's going to give me a card base that looks a little bit like this. So it's got the longer panel on the right. I'm never any good with my lefts and rights. On the right hand side, the back panel is going to be longer. So you've got the smaller front panel, and that then perfectly fits the die cut panels that we were just looking at, because there's that gorgeous intricate design there. So you've got that style of die. Then you've got, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to show you the gatefold. So if you pop your dies one here, just like so, and the same this side as well. They just sit in there. And I would always tack them down too. Oops, I'm just gonna, you didn't hear that, I just used my teeth. Don't we all, when we're wrapping Christmas presents at the minute, how many people are using their teeth, really? We all do it now and then, don't we? I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. Now this is, my plates are the bigger ones for this, because you can see from the size, you do need slightly larger than your normal sort of Big Shot or A5. And pop this in. So don't forget this entire collection, everything I've just shown you from the Art Deco collection, 50% off. That's taking it to, did I say $37.66? Something crazy like that. It's a ridiculous price, and I don't know how long they're going to keep the price down for. So now I've got something in front of me here, so I can't bring my machine all the way out. Ready? There we go. I've jiggled things about. You'd think with a massive desk like this I'd have loads of space. Apparently not. So here we go. Let's just pop this off. Save my tape, of course. I say this, I've got loads of tape on my machine already. I keep saving it. Every time I make a die cut, I take a new piece of tape and then I save it, and I don't reuse it because I forget it's there. So just removing the outer die and then the scoring tools as well. Be careful with your tape, because I was in a bit of a hurry there and I just tore my cardstock. So be gentle, folding your tape back. There we go. I'm sure someone asked the colour of the cardstock. I can't remember the colour, but I think it's probably either Creative Expressions or Tonic cardstock there that I've got available at CraftStash. I get all my cardstock from CraftStash, of course. So what I've got now is a score line just here. And yes, I still haven't found my bone folder, my scoring tool. Still not found it, so I'm using my fingers. And the same there. So then I've got, there we go, my gatefold, and that's how I created, for example, this card. They celebrate Mum. Mums love Art Deco, don't they? I've got this one as well, as you can see, with those lovely panels on. They just fit beautifully with the words as well. And this one has also been created using the same die set and doing a scoreline down the centre and then one of the halves as well. And we've got ourselves an easel card. There we go, how quick and easy is that? So that die set, this card builder die set from the Art Deco collection, is going to see you through so many different card bases. Carol says this weekend is the same as any other weekend, such as the exciting life I lead. No, nothing Christmassy this weekend, Carol. No, staying away from it all. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, you also get your mats and layers as well. So for whichever panels you're making, whichever card shape you're making, you've then got the rounded corners mats to be able to add to those. So that is the Textures Art Deco collection. I wanted to cut one of those panels. I think I've got time. I've got loads of time. I'll cut one of them for you quickly. Let's just put these away. Put the card builder away. I'm being a bit more relaxed today. I'm being quite chilled out today because it's not a launch as such. It's just a recap, a nice relaxing recap. So let's see, where is that panel? Here we go. So this is the panel that I wanted to cut. They're absolutely beautiful. Now I've got a satin card here. It's a bit like a mirror card. Here we go, use the tape off my machine. There we go. And run that through. Now, have you seen, everybody, while I'm cutting this, have you seen that CraftStash are holding their Christmas CraftStash and Family blog hop? That kicked off at 10 o'clock this morning. Once you've finished watching this live, you can go over to YouTube and you can see all of our YouTube channels are holding this blog hop. So we've got myself, Sam Calcott, the CraftStash channel as well here, so you'll find one there, and that's got a list of everybody. Helen Griffin, Christina Griffiths, Sheena Douglas, we're all there. We've got a couple of our design team members taking part as well, so Vicky and Gemma are taking part this year, and it's just, we're not selling things, we're not putting links and things to products as such to say, come on, buy this. It's just a nice festive way of showing you techniques and fun new card shapes, things like that. So just to round off the end of the year. And we tend to do a CraftStash blog hop once or twice a year, and we always really enjoy it. So I just need to flick all the little pieces out of there, which I'll just do with my fingers. Cheat, look at that. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I love it, absolutely gorgeous. So let's put this away. The next deal I'm going to go on to, so that's the Textures Art Deco, I want to say it's £37.66. Yeah, yes it is. Similar price as well. We've got a couple more the same price too. So I'll run through those in a moment because I'll get myself confused doing one at a time. So what we've also got is Paper Craft Society boxes. Now I did mention this at the beginning. I've got them at the bottom here for you. Just there we go. There. Just mentioned them, but some of you may be subscribers to Paper Craft Society. You may get them every single month, but it may be that you loved some of these and you want to just stock up. You want to top up some of the goodies that are inside. Maybe you want to gift one to a friend. These are the perfect Christmas gifts for anyone that's crafty. So you can give these, and do you know what, they're already packaged really beautifully. So if you would, I mean, they're not all craft, I've just happened to have picked up two that have a craft box. There's lots of different colours and patterns and such, but just simply wrap it with a bow and put a tag on it. You don't even need to really wrap it. Shall we have a look at this? One is the RSPB one. So with this one, any profits, 10% of those profits are going to go to the charity RSPB, which is always a bonus when you know you're helping charities out. So you get a project booklet with every single Paper Craft Society box. It's 32 pages, around about 16 projects. Absolutely, it's more than 32 actually. I think it's 36 pages, something like that. But usually about 16 projects in there throughout, and step-by-step photos as well. So it's like your own little mini magazine, but everything in the magazine you can then use your box to create. Let's have a little look through this. Now there's an awful lot in this one. I thought that was actually really, really good, this box, considering the amount that you're getting in here. So you're getting, first of all, let's start with the embossing folder. So you've got your leaves embossing folder, £10, £9.99 for all of this, by the way. Your leaves embossing folder, you're getting your dies, which include that gorgeous flowers border there. We've also got these outline dies, and they then coordinate with stamps that are over here. So hopefully you can see some of those. We've got hedgehog, a rabbit, birds. Of course we've got birds. We've got some sort of lavender there. We've got some beautiful florals. The mole, oh holy moly, it's your birthday. I love that. We've got the birds, the swallows in there. Then we've got the feathers stencil. We've got some other stencils as well, because we've also got the birds in flight, and we've got the footprints, which I just think is brilliant, especially this time of year. We've got footprints. I'm anxiously awaiting my RSPB box, and so looking forward to it. It's such a bargain too. Yeah, well done. Congratulations to you. Is it Ethne? Is that how I say your name? I'm not sure. I'm terrible with names. If you've been watching me a while, you know I'm awful with pronouncing things. Probably shouldn't be doing this job, but you know. But yeah, lovely, gorgeous. You are going to absolutely love it. You get some vellum in there as well, and vellum or parchment. To me, they're both very similar. And then these papers, honestly, I apologise for the sunshine that just decided to show its face as I went live, and I forgot to block it out because it wasn't shining earlier. Beautiful. We've got blue tips on that one, really stunning. I love this. We've got the hedgehog in the bottom as well, really pretty. Look at that for a background. I mean, simply cut that in half, pop a sentiment on it, and you're done, aren't you, with those? So beautiful papers, but that's not all, because of course with any Papercraft Society box you do get more inside here. So in this one we have raffia. Lots of raffia. That's something that I remember being one of the first sort of craft materials that I bought that wasn't cardstock or paper, because it was readily available, and now I hardly see it anywhere. Here we have, these are the wooden embellishments. Look at these, there are loads in there. You've got florals and birds and butterflies, foliage as well, lots of leaves, different shaped leaves in there. And then lastly, I think in here, you also have your coordinating cardstock. Now, this is my own pack, so when I do this, you'll see I have used it, tried to hide it, but I thought, nah, it's not going to happen. So we've got greens and yellows, much softer greens. So we've got like a brighter green and a softer green, pinks too. So that is just one of the boxes. Now everything that you've just seen there, everything, including the box, is $9.99. So that's a bargain, and that's one of, I think, 4 boxes that are reduced down to $9.99 for £40, just under £40. You could get all 4 boxes. So you're looking at, because we always say there's £60 worth of product. If you were to individually price the product, £60 worth of product in each box, so that's £240 worth of product for £40. You'd then get your free delivery, and if you're in the UK, and then you've also got the option to use ClearPay with that as well. So there we go. There is another box as well, but I'll go through that maybe a little bit later. We'll break that up. Now, something else we've got, which I want to talk to you about, is I'm going to bring in my list, because like I say, so many facts and figures. I'm looking at the comments as well, but I'm going to look at the comments more while the next video is playing. So what have we got? I've told you we can get gift cards from CraftStash. I've told you about the Papercraft Society boxes. Now they're actually, they're $9.99. That's 64% saving. Amazing. Textures was $37.66. The next one, so the next one, CCP. I've written CCP, and then I was like, what is CCP? Creative Craft Products. I abbreviate everything and then forget what the abbreviations are. Creative Craft Products. Now, did you love when they came out? We had 2 collections that came out very close to each other, and they were called Perfect Flips and Easy Folds. Now, I noticed Perfect Flips are back in stock, and they're already selling out really quickly. They were so popular when we launched them. Sam launched them for us, and Sam has given us a video explaining the Perfect Flips collection. Get that right? Perfect Flips collection and what you can do with them. So she's got a demonstration video for you here. Now, Perfect Flips, they're actually bundled in pairs because there's different shapes, and they come with the main die set, and then they come with like an accessory set as well. The 2, and it's like stamps and things, £17.32 for the pairs. They're brilliant, honestly. Go and check this out. I'm going to play you the video, and then we'll come back and I'll just go over the details for you again. So enjoy Sam for 10 minutes. Showing you how to use Perfect Flips.
Hey everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to make these wonderful flip cards. So if you're new to the channel, every Tuesday and Thursday I always have die focused videos. So today is a new release from Creative Craft Products, and it's these kind of 1-pass dies that will create these fun flip cards. So you've got the hearts, and this is a version that I've created here, and you can write your message on the back or have a hidden little message there. There's another version of it there using this lovely little ribbon detail. You can see it says congratulations. And then I've got the circle one here. Love the more simple look this one gives you, and you've got the snowflake there. And then I've done this one using this lovely little wreath, and this is all part of the new collection. Have a blooming marvellous birthday. Then you've got the star. Love the star one. I've made this little shaker in the middle, and then again flips over so you can write your message. And there's another shaker one here. This was done by a member of the design team. And then I've got this version, You're a Star. Again, you've got space to write the message. You can also double them up as well, and I plan on doing a separate video with that, but really easy to do, so let me show you how. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to put together the heart perfect flip. So this is all 5x7 size, so you get 10 dies in this set here. So first of all, cut the main die there. This is a 300 GSM smooth cardstock. Run that one through. You will need a larger die cutter machine for these ones because it's 5x7. So cut that one. Then I've cut the mats and layers. So I've already decorated these with like a rainbow effect, and I've just stressed them with some water, and I'll pop in a quick little video showing you how I did that now. Okay, so then I've just used the dies here to cut what I needed. So I just laid it all out, you know, as the full piece of cardstock, and then laid the dies over to make sure I've got them all in the right orientation. So you want to do that. You can also then cut them again and flip them for the back, so if you want that to be your area to write your message. But I'm going to have my message on the flip side of the heart. Then I've used the Editions set here, and I've taken the gorgeous, it's a lovely little die set, so I don't want to mix them up. I'll keep them to one side for a minute. So this is a stamp and die set. So you get the coordinating dies here. So you get this one here. So I've cut it in white, and then I've cut another heart from this set to just back it in white. I think that was the one there. There we go. You'll see anyway which ones match up. And then I've just cut a little bit in yellow, a little bit in orange, red, green, so on, and just paper pieced it back together. And then I've stamped the sentiment, congratulations, which is in the stamp set there. And then that one is going to go in the middle. But I've cut some silver card in the larger die from the Editions, so that you get this large die, which will allow you to make the present, which is really nice, which I showed you on those samples. You can see how the present goes over there. So it looks like a box of chocolates. I love that one. But I've used that large one because I didn't want the white on the white, so I've got the silver that's going to cover that whole area, and then I'm going to have that on top. And I just thought it looked quite nice having a little bit of that mirrored card shining through. So I'm going to get this all stuck down first, and then we'll go through that in a bit more detail. Okay, so that's stuck down, but another thing I think that will help that I didn't mention is just go over your score lines. So they do score, you can see where they are, but just go over them. Just find a track in your scoreboard and just line up. So you can fold it before you stick these pieces down, it doesn't matter either way, but what you want to do is fold, so you've got your two score lines here, the second score line, fold that right over in half, and then fold the next one back again. And you'll see instantly you get that really nice 5x7 flip card. Okay, you can see how that works. And now it's easy to see the front and the back. So the back becomes the front and the front becomes the back. So this one, like I said, is the same size. So that one is going to sit perfectly on the top there. And then I've cut the same again with the stitch detail heart. And that's going to go on that side. And that's where I'm going to have my message. Like I said, you might want to cut some more of the layers and have your message on the very back. So I'm going to stick those down next. Okay, so they're both stuck down. Just make sure they fit perfectly around that heart so nothing catches. And I've just popped some foam on the back of this one. Just place that one in the middle. So give the folds a good burnish, because you'll find there will be a little bit of bounce. So if you just want it to lay that little bit flatter, just go over it, especially after adding the mats and layers. Okay, how nice is that? It's such a lovely style. And then I've just cut myself a load of the hearts here And I've got some of the little like holographic sprinkles here because I thought that would look really nice. I'm just going to do, you've seen I've done it on a lot of the samples. I think it looks really nice having that kind of diagonal trail, but I thought I'd try and match the colours with the heart colours with the colours on the paper. So I'm just going to use my little pickup tool here and just start placing them first, and then I can get an idea on how many I want to use. Okay, and there's the finished card. I just added those little holographic hexagons, and I just love the way they catch the light. And then you've got your space there to write your message, or have another surprise. You can have anything on there. I think they're really nice, and it will fit perfectly into your 5x7 envelope. So that's the heart one. So next I'm using the stars. So again, 5x7, you get the same 10 dies in this one, and it's exactly the same. I'm just going to talk you through the pieces that I've used. So I've cut this one here. This is actually a 216 GSM cardstock in the navy, and then I've just got this lovely pearlescent cardstock from my stash, and then just cut each of those ones. And then for these pieces here, I've actually used this gorgeous, again this was some scrap that I had left from my stash, this silver card here, and I'm using that on the topper. So I've got those pieces all ready, so I'm going to stick those down first and then go through those pieces and how I done that. So they're all in place. And then I've used the addition set, again another really nice one, and I've focused this time on, well actually two of them. I've used the stamp to get the starburst effect, so you can see there that lovely stamp there. So I've just die cut the large star that comes in that set, and then I've used silver embossing powder there to create that effect. I mean, that on its own is lovely, and then you could have, well that's what I'm having, but you could just have a, you know, a circle sentiment. You could just leave it like that, have that on the other side. It's entirely up to you. On the reverse side, I've got this one here, which is using the dies. So I've used the die and the largest star, pop them together. They aren't, it's not symmetrical, so you just got to move it around until you get them lined up like so. Pop a little bit of tape on there, and then run that through in the mirrored card, and then I run that through in the navy and just stuck it over the top. And then for the smaller stars, I've just used the ones that come in the main die set there, and then the sentiment, A Star Is Born. So I'm going to have that one stuck on top, and like I said, that on the flip side, or keep it plain if that's where you want your message to be. Okay, and then I've just finished off the front of that with some of these stars. I've just got a jar full of them. You can pick them up. They're very inexpensive. And there's that finished one. Love it. I think it's really, really pretty. Like I said, you could have another little surprise or something in there, but I just wanted to show you how all those elements look and how it is when it's all together. So that's the star one. And then the last one is the circle, 5x7, 10 dies. So again, just cut out the same pieces that I have before to give you your main card shape. So I've cut the main one there in red, and then this time I thought it'd be really nice to use the Paddington collection. So I've taken the pattern paper here, so if it's directional, just make sure you lay everything down across there so it's all facing the right way. And then for the little bits here in the middle, I've done them in black. Just bring that down a bit there so you can see. Okay, as I lay that on here, so I've already gone over the score lines there. So stick those down. Okay, so that's all stuck down. So again, the second score line, fold it over, and then fold back the first score line. Then I've taken the circle dies, and I've got plain white for the underside. Again, that's where my message will be. And I've got a black, a silver, and then the Paddington. I've just coloured it, and I just thought it looked really quite sweet. And that's from the Paddington one. So you've got Paddington, and then you've got Paddington Gets Busy. So it's just the disc there, but any of these would look lovely as well. And then that's the paper pad that I took this one from here, the 8x8. So I'm going to get all of that stuck down. Okay, and there you have it. So I just thought it'd be nice, although you've got the edition set here, I just wanted to show you one of the cards just using this die set, because you can obviously purchase them on their own, and not everybody, you know, will want to have the edition set, but you have got those there, and you've seen those other samples as well. I'll just bring back in the 3 cards that I've made today. So the heart, the star and the circle, easy flips, and they definitely are easy. If you want to do quick cards that are interactive or just have something a little bit different about them, then I think this is a great set. So as always, thank you for watching. I'll link all of the product that I've used in the description box below, and there'll be some other tutorials popping up now if you want to see those. There'll be the flip cards that you can make without dies, because people always ask me and they like to see how you can do it without as well. But if you want that ease, as I always say, then these dies will do that for you. So take care everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.
There we go. Thank you, Sam. So as many of you have spotted, you've commented, the circle one, the snowflake one, has already sold out, although that was only restocked recently. But the star one and the heart one are still available. Now they're £17.32 for the die set, the main die set and the edition set. So an absolute bargain. Of course. Now let's come on back down to my desk. I'm going to show you another collection that's on offer today, and this is from Card. Look, this is just sun streaks everywhere. This is from Card Making Magic, and this was the perfectly matched butterflies. So again, another collection that launched this year. Sorry, not butterflies, perfectly matched. I'm just reading it off the bottom there. That's butterflies. We've got bluebells as well. We've got sunflowers and we've got hearts. This is from Christina Griffiths, an absolutely beautiful die set. And it's another set that you're going to be using time and time again, because they work with your card bases, so you can work them to create shaped cards like this, which is absolutely beautiful. So that's the butterflies. We've got the sunflowers. Now the idea with this set was that they were to create gatefolds that fit together. You see the curve there. That's how they were designed to be created. There's sunflowers in pink as well. And we've got just using those images that are cut out, and I will cut one for you in a moment just to show you how beautifully they cut. Just using those images there and just layering them over some acetate. So not even using the border edge shape as a feature, just using the intricate die cuts. We've got the bluebells there as well in green, and then a lovely simple card, actually not using the shaped edge at all, but just matting it onto a square card base. So these ones are also, you'll get the die set. In each selection you get one of the die sets and 2 stamp sets that coordinate with it, all again for £17.32. Absolute bargain. So I would say 2 of these, so you'd be paying £34.64 sorry, for 2 with the stamp sets as well, and then that would be like your free postage if you're in the UK. Bargain. Let's cut one of these and show you how they work very quickly. Again, if you didn't catch it earlier in the year, it's a nice way to revisit some of the collections. Let's take these butterflies. Now you'll notice with these, I don't know if you'll actually see it, but we've got a full cutting edge on one side, and we've just got sort of your score lines on the other, leaving that cutting edge open, and the same on this one, and the 2 fit together. So you can see how easily you can create gatefolds with this, but you can also create lovely shaped card edges, which is what I'm going to show you. So I've got a card base here. I think this is a 5x7, so I'm just going to place the edge, and I'm going to make sure that it's the solid edge going to the edge of my card. So just place that on there, and you can do this more for 6x6 because they're slightly shorter, but I'm using a larger card base and I can then trim this to fit, which I will do. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Just putting that into my die cutting machine, which is miles away from me, hence the stretching. Don't forget everybody, I'm giving away a £50 CraftStash voucher today to one of you. I'd just like to know what you're up to this weekend, what Christmas plans you have. Maybe you're not celebrating Christmas this year, maybe you're just letting it go past and kind of hiding away and ignoring it, because I know everybody loves the cold and the winter and Christmas season. It's each to their own, isn't it? So let me know what your plans are this weekend. That's all you need to do. We're just having a nice little chat and a bit of a craft today, a little bit of a catch up with things that have happened on CraftStash this year. That's all, nice and chilled out. So as you can see, we've got a beautiful die cut here. Now I've got all the pieces within the butterfly wings that I need to pop out, and like so. So I'm just using my fingers. I should use my pokey tool, but you can see how easily they are all falling out. So you can see the shapes there. You've got bits within the butterfly wings as well, detail in there. Let's take my pokey tool. Let's do this properly. Oh, that really is sunny. Isn't it funny? It's freezing outside. It's in the minus temperatures. When I drove into work this morning, it was so cold, and yet it's really warm in here because I'm behind the windows and the sun's streaming in. The frost is still on the ground. It's not melting the frost. What's the weather like where you are? So you can see there we've got this beautiful detail. Now if I take my scissors, I'm going to take fussy cutting scissors, so smaller scissors, and I'm just going to trim to the bottom of this cut line here, and that releases that, and then the same at the top, and that releases that. I've got a couple of bits there I just need to release as well. Take those out, and we've got this beautiful card. Now I'm just going to pop inside here a darker piece of paper so you can see that card edge. Just imagine that is matted behind. Oh, we've got another bit of butterfly wing just in there. There we go. Pop that out. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that stunning? So £17.32 for any one of the 4 designs in the perfectly matched collection, and you get 2 stamp sets with that as well. Amazing, amazing value. Isn't that absolutely phenomenal? Now, I do have other things I need to show you. So just quickly, because I want to pick a winner. I'm really eager. Make sure your comments are in, everybody. I'm just going to look through these 2 collections, and then I'm going to scroll through whichever social media platform my phone's on. I'm not picking it up yet. I'm going to scroll through and find a winner for that £50 voucher. But I do need to tell you about these. So first up, we do also have the entire collection, the entire bundle from Sheena's most recent release. So Sheena released the butterfly collection. As you can see there, there's 4 gorgeous butterfly dies, and they're huge and they are so intricate. And then you get the coordinating stamp as well, and the papers. So all of that is now reduced by 20, sorry, I don't know how much is off that. I can't remember, I apologise, but it's down to £85.32. So massive, massive saving on that one. Grab that because I know that the stocks were dwindling on that. And then also we have from Helen Griffin, Simply Made Crafts. I love this collection. It's so beautiful. It came out during the summertime, springtime, I believe. It's absolutely gorgeous. Such warm colours. The papers are 12 by 12, so a huge paper pack there with all those beautiful rich colours in. You've got, this is called Oasis Adventure. You've got the panels that work with the, what's it called? Terrarium? Is that right? But beautiful shaped panels there. You've got boxes, gift boxes as well, different shapes and sizes, with all the intricate parts as well, so you can really decorate them up. And that entire collection is down to just £63.99. And if you know anything about Helen's dies, you'll know that you get an awful lot for your money. There really is. There we go. So I just need to remind you before I choose a winner, we've got the Papercraft Society boxes, £9.99. We've got bundles that have 50% off. We've got collections with huge savings as well. And we have the blog hop. Now I'm going to be announcing the winner in just a moment for a £50 gift card, but if you are not our winner today, you do have a chance, you have lots of chances of winning a £25 gift voucher for CraftStash, and that's by joining our blog hop. If you go along to either Sam Calcott's personal YouTube or Mix Up Craft or the CraftStash YouTube channel, you'll see it here as well. My own, I think Paper Crafting with Lou Collins is mine. Any of our YouTube channels, and we have the blog hop for CraftStash there, the CraftStash and Family Christmas blog hop. You'll see a list of all the videos you need to go through, and simply go on and comment, like and subscribe on each video, and that will give you an entry to win £25 from each person, and we'll all be choosing those. I'm going to give it about a week or so to let everybody join and choose somebody to win, and we will contact them. So yeah, really, really good fun. I love the project so far. I've watched a few of them. I apologise, mine's really long, so by all means just simply bookmark it or save it and come back to it if you need to, so you can get through everybody else's as well before they pick their winners. I don't mind at all. But yeah, really lovely to see you on the blog hop today, everybody. So shall I choose a winner for mine? Because I've rounded up, so lots of collections there, lots of bundles. So my phone is on YouTube. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Let's see. So let me see. Let me just stop there. Who is answering what we're doing this weekend? We have got Elaine Hunt How are you? She said she was sorry she was a little bit late as well. So Elaine Hunt, congratulations to you. I've just noticed near your comments as well, there's a few people saying they were feeling a bit poorly. So I hope you're all feeling better if you have been poorly this week. There's a lot going around, isn't there? The kids have had it, the schools, teachers have had it, everyone. But I hope anyone feeling poorly is better now. But Elaine Hunt, congratulations to you. £50 CraftStash voucher coming your way. All you need to do is contact CraftStash customer services. So the email address for that is customerservice@craftstash.co.uk. We'll send you out your £50 voucher. Now I need to remind you as well that we have delivery at CraftStash is super quick. We are not using Royal Mail at the moment. We haven't used Royal Mail for a long time. We use couriers. So you will get your items really, really quickly. And if you pay for the $5.99 option, you will get your items next day, which is brilliant. Now, obviously, we are asking the courier service to give it to you next day. If there's any delays with those, unfortunately, that's kind of out of our control. But you pretty much 90% of the time, you're going to get your items, probably 99% of the time, the very next day for $5.99. So if you are looking at gifting, maybe Papercraft Society boxes as gifts for people, they are going to be absolutely perfect. Okay, I think that's my roundup done. I think that is my last live for 2022. I want to send a massive thank you to all of you for joining us this year, for all the lives. We've had them on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, all sorts of different days, lots of giveaways, lots of special guests as well. From everybody at CraftStash, we hope you all have an absolutely fantastic weekend and, of course, following week leading up to Christmas and then Christmas and New Year, because I don't think I'm going to be back live with you at least. Please do go over for more inspiration now in the blog hop, and congratulations to all of you who do win those £25 vouchers. Have a lovely weekend, everybody, and take care, and I will see you in 2023.